Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So our lesson today is about conditional type 2. So what does conditional type 2 express and what is the form of conditional type 2? So what does conditional type 2 express? First, it is used to express an imaginary situation which is unlikely to happen in the present or in the future. So please focus on imaginary situation, a situation that cannot be possible in the present or in the future. As if, for example, I say, I am short, and I say, if I were taller, I would play basketball. If I were taller, I would play basketball. So, but in fact, I am short, so I cannot play basketball, okay? So the second use is, it is used to express advice. Right, so let's discover the form of conditional type 2. So it consists of two clauses. The first clause is called if clause, and the second is main clause. If clause consists of if plus the verb in simple past or past continuous. The main clause consists of would, could, or might plus the verb in infinitive. Okay, so let's see some examples. If clause, if I had enough money. Main clause, I would buy a new car. If I spoke Spanish, I could communicate with my Spanish friends. If I were taller, I might play basketball. But remember, normally here we should say was, but we never say was with conditional type 2. We use were instead of was with all the subject pronoun. So we can also switch the position of the clauses. So we can start with the main clause, then we add the if clause. As you can see on the board here, would, could, might plus infinitive. Then the second clause consists of if plus simple past or past continuous. Examples, I would buy a new car if I had enough money. Or I might play basketball if I were taller. So here we don't need to put any comma. Okay, now let's move to practice. So here you have to match the first clause in column A with right clause in the column B. We have, if I had a car, if I were a doctor, Lara might travel abroad. The column B, we have, if her dad accepted, I would visit a lot of cities in Morocco. I would save a lot of people's life. Okay? You might be thinking of this. Second one, if I were a doctor, the answer is, of course, I could save a lot of people's life. And the last one, Lara might travel abroad if her dad accepted. Let's move to another exercise. Here you have to complete the sentence using the correct clause. So we have, if the weather were nice, I will go in a trip, I can go in a trip, or I could go in a trip. Second sentence, she could join an orchestra if Jane had a guitar, if Jane has a guitar, or if Jane have a guitar. The last sentence, I might send you an email. If I have access to the internet, if I had access to the internet, or if I will have access to the internet. So, let's see the answers. If the weather were nice, I could go in a trip. Second one, she could join an orchestra if Jane, of course, had a guitar. And the last one, I might send you an email if I had access to the internet. Thank you very much for being attentive. See you with another lesson.